Hi, I'm Dan Bowles, and I'm a full-time software developer at Alley. Alley is a fully remote digital agency, and we help publications from around the web build WordPress sites from the ground up. As a software developer at Alley, I build out sections of pages, web pages, full web pages, any plugins or components that are needed for those web pages. And we do that all with PHP, CSS, JavaScript, HTML, and anything else that's needed to support that development. Um, I've been working at Alley for over 5 years now, and I've been a software developer for 16 years. And I've always enjoyed building things, and I was very close to becoming an architect in high school until I took a programming class. And I majored in computer science in college and began my career creating and executing manual test cases for large enterprise systems. So I was basically hired to try to break software. I've worked at Cabot down in Montpelier in their IT department. I've worked at Dealer.com, and I've also worked at Meyer Grocer until coming to work at Alley, where I stopped going into an office, and now I just head downstairs to my home office to begin my day. What I like most about my job is helping our clients build things that make their lives and jobs easier. Not only do we work on the things that make the website look and feel a specific way in the web browser, we work on all the things behind the scenes that help our clients enter in content. That's where we can build very customized and tailored solutions for our clients. And beyond helping our clients, I love all my coworkers and how talented they are. I love my company. It's a very supportive group of people. And I really love when the code that I write works just as I wrote it on the very first try. So I start my day by taking a look at all the work I've taken on while we plan our week's work. Um, we're all assigned a set of tickets that we're all slated to work on throughout the week. And all of that work is broken out into tickets. And so the tickets have a certain point value to them, and those points represent the time it might take, the risk involved, and how much uncertainty is involved in developing a solution. Some tickets need to be worked on sooner than others, so we have to work on the tickets that are of higher priority to our clients. And after picking something to work on, it's time to dig in and start problem solving. Depending on the work or the ticket, I could be working with PHP, HTML, JavaScript, CSS, one or all of those at the same time. Most of my day is spent in a code editor and in a terminal. The code editor is VS Code currently, and the terminal is used to build software, send code up to GitHub, refresh databases, and all sorts of tasks like that. Our company uses Slack to chat, stay in touch, brainstorm, check in, estimate work, and everything else in between. And we use Zoom to make calls between ourselves and have video calls with our clients. After we debug a problem, it's time to get fixing it. The amount of time it takes for a ticket to be fixed depends on what's broken and how we need to go about fixing it. We also spend time building out new applications, tools, and websites. These types of tickets involve a lot more work and more moving parts. So it's not uncommon for us to type a lot of notes to each other or to ourselves, and we constantly check in with the team on brainstorming solutions and good approaches. And so it's not uncommon for me to bounce between my editor, a terminal, and Slack, or a Zoom call, all in the same day. So both as a kid and now as an adult, I love building things with Lego. I love to take things apart, see how they work, put them back together again. And it's been a lot of fun through the years to do that. And I didn't expect to go into computer science, but it's been a good fit for me because I still get to build things and figure out how they work. Now I'm here because I love to solve problems, And as I said before, I really enjoy helping people along the way. All this came with time, but what ultimately got me here was curiosity. If you're curious, and not even about computers or software, you'll be a good fit. If you want to see something you've made come to life on the screen, or in a small robot, or in a smart home product, or anything like that, you'll be a good fit. I found in my career it's less about writing the code, it's less about the language, it's less about the frameworks, and it's more about having fun and seeing how things work. In the past year, I've learned 2 different languages, and I've built a couple games in my spare time. Something I haven't done a lot of in my career. The curiosity ebbs and flows, but it's the part that keeps me coming back and working day in, day out, and trying to challenge myself and find new ways to solve those problems. Show you all sort of a typical work environment for me. This is VS Code, and what I have on the left-hand side here is sort of a file browser, and the main editor pane is here. Here I wrote a multi-threaded web server in Rust. While I'm learning Rust, I've been using the manual a lot to sort of figure out the ins and outs of the language. But essentially, it's a very, very simple web server. It serves up 2 pages, hello.html and 404.html. And what we have over here is a terminal. I like VS Code because it has a built-in terminal like a lot of other editors. And I have the command running here to start and stop the server. So if I have a cargo run, that's how we run our software in Rust. And as I refresh, you'll be able to see the terminal show that certain workers or threads did their job, and then they were able to shut down. And this is basically a day in the life of me. It's a lot of hanging out in this editor, going over to a terminal, running things, debugging, and yeah, it's great fun.